Hello, and welcome to another episode of Nerd Nonsense. I am your host, Nero, and this is.
It's Makoto.
Alright, that was good. And I wasn't bamboozled this time. There will be, in fact, the chain of continuity is occurring. This episode is going to be at the Xbox Showcase, which I liked. If you had seen Summer Game Fest episode, is definitely coming out before this. So you saw that, I give that a 6 out of 10. This one, I'm giving an 8.5 out of 10. I really like this one.
I was very surprised with how much I liked this showcase.
Yes, same. I think this is actually the best showcase Xbox has put out in a long time. They actually brought the games, which is my big thing with them.
I noticed one complaint that people had was that it was mostly CG trailers. Can I just say,
Yeah,
I don't agree. I
there's
think
a lot
people
of
just
gameplay.
don't realize that a lot of these games are in-engine.
Yeah, no, definitely. There was a lot of gameplay.
Yeah.
They were whack. Let's just jump right into it though. Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
There was a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
So I say this, I did not watch the whole Call of Duty direct after because I'm not a Call of Duty guy.
I turned it off. Like once I
Yeah,
realized that it was all gonna be Call of Duty, I was like, okay, that's it.
yeah, the Call of Duty
Um,
direct after I didn't watch so.
like
But the little teaser at the
sure,
beginning, cool.
cool. I'm sure it's gonna do great for the Call of Duty crowd.
Yep,
I don't know if it's really something that's gonna bring in more people, but who knows? I'm sure
yeah,
zombies is gonna be fun.
yep,
Um, I hear because everything's like all in like one big game, right? There's a Call of Duty game where they have Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3. They
hmm
have Black Ops and stuff like that. I hear a lot of the stuff from Modern Warfares are not gonna go into Black Ops 6.
okay,
Like a lot of the skins and stuff. So I know that's a major complaint.
yeah, but cool.
Yeah.
It's also going to be on PS5, so it's one of those legacy titles.
Yeah.
Speaking of legacy titles, though, Doom: The Dark Ages.
This looked cool.
Holy shit! Let's fucking go.
I'm not super into Doom. I never like I'm sure it's just I always like love the idea of Doom and I'm all like every time I look at it I'm like this is a hell yeah brother kind of game. I just
It
never
really is.
yeah, I just never played it. I was of the Animal Crossing side of
Of the
COVID.
Doom Animal Crossing
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah, yeah,
Fair.
yeah, yeah.
Nah, I love Doom. And this looks awesome. Give me
Mhm.
Chainsaw Shield. Fuck yes. Let's go.
Mhm. Mhm.
And it is going to be on PS5. It's like it's considered what
Yeah.
Xbox calling a legacy title after the acquisition.
Yeah.
So let's go. I'm
Mhm.
so hyped
Mhm.
for this. It looks so good.
It looks really cool.
State of Decay 3.
I got pretty hyped for this. I've always loved the concept of State of Decay in that like you have this whole group of people and they can perma die.
Yeah.
And so it's a zombie game that I really wanted to get into, but I never did.
hmm
And so I'm hoping like at some point soon I play State of Decay 1 and 2 because I'm sure they're on Game Pass.
They probably definitely are.
Yeah. So I might try them out finally. So yeah. It looked really cool to me as a big zombie fan.
hmm I'm not the biggest zombie fan in general. It did look
Yeah.
cool though. I've heard good things about like State of Decay. I might give it a try because the game's gonna be on Game Pass. So,
Mm-hmm.
which is where I
There's
feel
no
about a
reason.
lot of these games.
Yeah, it's how I feel. Like I'm glad Game Pass exists. Unfortunately, like I'm sure Game Pass is one leading like the money front for Xbox, but also stopping Xbox from making a lot of money.
Yeah. I
I
mean, the
feel.
elephant in the room, Tango Gameworks got shut down, right?
Hmm.
Which was the Hi-Fi Rush team. Apparently, didn't make
Oh,
enough money,
gotcha.
even though it was a critical darling on Game Pass. It
Yeah,
didn't make enough money, and they shut it down.
yeah,
It's like a double-edged sword, Game Pass.
yeah. It is. It is.
Next up, Dragon Age: The Veilguard. All right.
I've been reading your takes on Twitter.
Really?
I've never been a Dragon Age guy, so I know people who are, and I'm sure they're probably like, oh sweet. I'm sure they're happy to just get another Dragon Age title.
So I'm a huge Dragon Age fan, right? I've been since
Hmm.
Origins Day One, circa 2009. Was it 2008? Whatever. I love Dragon Age the franchise, right? I am a deep
Yes.
Bioware guy. I was very worried for this game, right? Like the dev cycle for this game has been a nightmare. Bioware in general has been a nightmare. Post Inquisition, Dragon Age
Hmm.
Inquisition.
Hmm.
This trailer. Okay, so we're gonna as of this recording, it has been past the gameplay reveal for the Veilguard, right? but before the Q&A that's coming Friday. The trailer sucked.
Ooh.
The trailer was not good.
Oh.
It gave looter shooter vibes, which is not Dragon Age. It made me feel very nervous, and I'm like, oh no. And then the gameplay reveal happened, and I'm like, okay, we're back.
Yeah.
I feel better.
I'll be honest, when I saw the trailer, I was like, okay.
Yeah, no, I was like, my brain had like a moment process. I was like, holy shit, Dragon Age, yes, date. Wait, roll back. What the fuck was that? I was like glitching. I was actually legitimately glitching for like a hot few minutes. But I am very excited for the new game. It is continuing the story from Inquisition. The gameplay looks solid. It looks like it's taking a lot more cues from Mass Effect, which I don't necessarily hate. I'm going to see how it's implemented. One of my big things is they aren't... So for Inquisition, they made this thing called the Keep, which is where you kind of keep all your save world state data. Mm-hmm. Right, because it's a choice-driven game, so you're like kind of like your world state for all the games, and they're doing away with it, and instead doing it in game. But they haven't said how much detail it's going to be, so that's what gets me worried. I'm like, will I get to pick all the major decisions from the last game, or are we just going to pretend they didn't happen? And so that's what kind of gets me worried. But other than that, and I guess the other really thing is it kind of made it seem like there's less abilities. So I need some more answers before I can fully like where I'm at as a Dragon Age fan. But man, I will say the Dragon Age fan base right now, as truly they do be, which there's a lot of crossover between them and Baldur's Gate fandom, going thirsty over these companions.
Yeah.
They confirm everyone is romanceable, including the old man. So there are some people being like, yo, we gotta rizz up this old man.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm cool. I like it. I'm tentatively excited.
Okay.
All right. So then, yeah. So next up, Fallout 76 update, which we kind of actually talked about a little bit in our recap episode.
Well, we mentioned that I was playing it.
Yeah, so, and then we were updating the game. They're in fact giving an expansion in fall.
So
I think
they don't need to make the map bigger. They don't need to. It's so big already.
No, but bigger. You don't understand? Bigger.
I still haven't seen it all.
But imagine the people who have been there since day one, who have seen it all. They need it bigger.
How could they have been there since day one? They couldn't see anything. They were too busy falling through the ground.
Cool though. You know?
I'm sure it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be fun.
To be honest, Fallout 76 is very fun. It's very cool. Now that it works. So I highly recommend and I'm sure people have already tried to give it a revisit. So if it didn't work for them now, I'm sorry, it probably just isn't for you. But if you haven't already, like definitely go on ahead and try out Fallout 76.
Yeah.
If you can. If you like Fallout.
Yes.
If you don't like Fallout, it's
don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably don't play it.
Probably isn't for you. Starfield Shattered Space. How you feeling, Makoto?
Cool. I do. Okay, so they did catch me off guard though with but wait, we're releasing stuff now, and I was like, okay. I do like it. I do like it when people do that at these announcements, like how they did with God of War and Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah,
they were like, well, here's some stuff coming, but right now we're gonna release this, and I'm just like, oh, whoa. I will say this does make Starfield look a little better to me. So I'm sure I'll try it out. But
how do you feel about Starfield nowadays?
I still haven't beaten it. I still haven't finished it.
Okay.
I just kind of stopped. Not because I was just disliking it. I think it's because like I was playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 2. Or 3, I was playing Baldur's Gate as well. No, yeah. Baldur's Gate do be doing that. Mm-hmm.
Did you take time from other things?
So I will try to like I have it installed, so I can just jump right back in.
Yeah.
And I've definitely been considering it. Unfortunately, every time I do, I also see my little Cyberpunk there. So I've actually been opening Cyberpunk again recently, just to run around and kill some gangsters. So,
yeah, as you do.
Yeah.
South of Midnight.
That looked cool.
It looks cool. I like the stop motion effect they're trying to go for.
Yeah.
I knew of this game, like it was in last year's showcase. I did not expect it to be this far along, to be honest, based on what they showed last year. So really cool. It's got a cool vibe to it. Game Pass, so I'm gonna try it out. You know.
Yeah, it's the beauty of the Xbox.
Yes. All right, now we're getting my
I know we're
surprise of
gonna
the
talk a
show.
lot about this.
Expedition
So before
33.
before you get started, because I know you have a lot to say, I want to real quick say I'm interested in this game, and I don't like turn-based strategies.
That game did a lot then. Like, we're like, you're just not a turn-based guy.
I'm not, but this looks fun because this looks like it's gonna engage. Like, even though it's turn-based, it's engaging throughout the whole fight.
Yep. It's like this game, like this was the surprise hit for me. I was like, what is this? Hello. I love the vibe, the atmosphere,
the plot.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very weird to listen to as just audio. It's like, we must kill the painter. I'm like, what the hell? They're just attacking some innocent guy, but no, like it is a cool concept. I do like this idea of a, like, instead of like a countdown to just the end of the world, it's just like each time the clock goes down, everyone that old dies.
Yeah.
It really got me sitting there thinking about the math in my head, and I'm like, yeah, that wipes out everyone, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's the concept's super cool. The game looks gorgeous. The music was it tickled the right part of my brain. The combat looks really fun. Like, I'm like, at first, like, oh, cool, we're going turn-based. Oh, you got a Persona kind of aesthetic vibe to the turn-based. Oh, wait, it's like Paper Mario-esque where you're still engaging in the turn-based. Hello?
There's parrying, dodging, and blocking, along with, like, when you do attacks, there's also quick time events during it.
Like,
which I'm like, awesome.
This looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
This is it's my surprise sleeper hit. I was like, holy shit, I'm here for this game. But yeah, Expedition 33 looks so good. It looks so freaking good. So good. If for some reason, if you're listening to this and you haven't seen like any of this, like the whole Xbox showcase or whatever, just check out this damn game out. This is it right here. This game is it. World of Warcraft: The War Within. Sure. That I would. It freaked me out because as this trailer started, I'm like, are they bringing these to console? Because that's the kind of vibe it gave at the beginning. Because it showed all the old trailers.
I just totally forgot Xbox acquired Blizzard. I totally forgot that.
They did in fact acquire Blizzard.
So they showed that, and I went, okay, sure. Another World of Warcraft thing. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I thought at first, and then it was just whatever the expansion.
This is a quick reminder to all the World of Warcraft players. Go on ahead and or the ones who are not playing World of Warcraft anymore, please check your bank statements. You're probably still paying for it, and that's why they're still able to do these expansions. So please check your bank statements, people.
Make sure you did in fact cancel your membership. Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater.
This is a you because
I've
never been like
I'm also not a Metal Gear fan.
Metal Gear, so
no, this is not a me. I am still not big into Metal Gear.
You're not?
No.
Well, all right then. I hope he eats a snake. Next one.
Next one. Sea of Thieves update. Cool. I have some friends who are really into it. I want to go back
to Metal Gear. I want to give it because it is a big franchise. I want to give it some thought. Okay.
Hold on, let's go back.
I want to go back because I feel like people will be pissed. So
I've heard from people who like are fans that this did do it for them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks cool. I've heard that the animations look very faithful to the original.
As far as nostalgia trips from this showcase, I feel like this one wasn't it. As far comparatively, as we will go into as we get to other ones. But I'm sure it'll be cool. I'm sure it'll be cool when it comes out. I'm just not a Metal Gear guy.
Yeah.
On to Sea of Thieves, I guess.
New update.
Another season.
Another season. Another.
I haven't played since they added Johnny Depp to the game, so
Same.
I really can't say. I've been humoring the idea of going back to Sea of Thieves though, because it is overall my favorite fishing mechanic in any video game.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. I love Sea of Thieves fishing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll go back. I've had a friend who's trying to get me back into it, and I'm like, maybe.
I love the idea of Sea of Thieves. It's just that for online games, people are dickheads. So I really just
people are indeed dickheads.
I don't want to deal with people.
No, that's the fairest critique for that.
Mm-hmm.
Flintlock: Siege of the Dawn.
This trailer was ugly. So dating a graphic design major, has really made me like notice stuff like this. But I'm also a lot more lenient than like any graphic design major. But I gotta say, this trailer was ugly.
It
I
was
did
not
not
good.
like. I did
It was
not
not well
like that.
put
Like
together trailer.
the gameplay looked cool, but
Yeah.
I hated this trailer so much. I went like, ew.
Yeah, I could have totally seen Luna like be like "Bleh," at some of
Yeah,
the
I
the
was
text
not
choices, like the
enjoying
color
myself.
palette. No, yeah, the actual trailer was horribly designed. The gameplay looks interesting enough.
I don't like. I didn't like that it took up my whole screen, and I was like, "What am I reading? I can't read it."
It did take up a lot. The letters were so big, so astronomically huge.
Yeah,
No, stop Flintlock.
that's my biggest takeaway. That's why I've been telling people. It's like, yeah, Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn looks cool. Trailer ugly as fuck though.
Yeah, but yeah, like story wise, from what I got from it, sounds interesting. You're killing gods and stuff. Cool.
Mhm, mhm.
Speaking of gods, though, Age of Mythology Retold.
This just so if from my takeaway, this just looks like Civilization mixed with Smite,
You're not wrong,
and
but
I'm like, cool.
did you ever play? I guess you don't know. Like, I'm assuming you never played the original.
No.
Yeah, so it's the remake of Age of Mythology, which was a spin-off of Age of Empires, but more god focused.
Okay.
I like it a lot. I mean, I'm a mythology guy, so this does it for me.
Mhm.
So I'm very excited to get back into Age of Mythology.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited. Perfect Dark
It looked cool.
ish.
So I was watching it, and I've never played or seen the original Perfect Dark.
Neither have I.
Watching the speed moments, it reminded me of Brink, which is not a good sign.
No, that's not.
So Brink is supposed to be a fast-paced action game,
Yeah.
but upon rewatch and replay, the game is very slow.
Yeah.
So the game looked slow to me. I did like a lot of the sneak parts. I did like seeing the gadgets and like
I thought the gadgets are cool.
the gunplay looks cool, but the parkour in running looks slow to me.
Yeah. This is one where I'm like, I will try it, but I'm not super interested. Like I'm like if there's buzz when it comes out,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, but it did not sell me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not fully anyway.
Yeah.
Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred. I mean, Blizzard does what Blizzard does best is make CGI cinematic trailers. I stand by that. And this is a great CGI cinematic trailer. Do they make great games? That's debatable.
I don't care. I don't care.
God,
I kind of just want Blizzard to stop. I kind of want them to cease.
just stop, please, for all our sakes.
If I could just be real, I just kind of want Blizzard to just like it's like you ran your course. You were peak. You were top of the game for a while, right? And then now it's like I feel like you're just done. Like go retire, please.
They should just make TV shows, CGI TV shows.
Honestly.
I'm like, what are we doing here?
Well, they tried making a movie, did not go well.
No. Blizzard. What are we?
Let's just move on.
Yeah.
I got something to say.
We got yeah. You have something to say here. Fable. Let's hear it.
I'm happy.
Are you happy?
This is one that I feel like a lot of people are saying is CG, but I don't think they realize that there's a lot of gameplay.
No, there's definitely gameplay in there.
There's a lot of gameplay going on, and it's beautiful.
Game looks gorgeous.
My question is, are we gonna be are we gonna be forced with this protagonist?
That was my question too.
Is this the character we're playing? But the thing is, like, upon rewatching the trailer, right? He's talking about like she and her and stuff, like talking about a specific character. But then the main character shows up and says she's back. So I'm like, okay, so was he talking about the one who's back, or was he talking about this character? So in which case, I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Yeah.
And there's two directions it can go. Either well, I guess there's three, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2.5. Okay. So there's you can pick your gender and make your character whatever. Like obviously if it's gonna play like the other Fable games, their character's gonna look like something, but you can make alterations as the game goes on, right?
Yeah.
He, she, maybe they'll edit them. I don't know. But then there's the other one of maybe you'll be forced to play this female protagonist. And then once you beat the game, you'll be able to choose to play as a male protagonist if you want, like similar to how they did in Fable 1. So, or you're just gonna play as the female protagonist. Either way, I'm still gonna play it. I'm probably gonna love it. It's just like that's kind of something that I like to role play in Fable. I like to
Yeah.
make my own OCs, so that's why it's a problem for me. I don't particularly care too much about it being a female protagonist or anything like that. Please don't cancel me. I like it's just what I want from Fable. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily a problem with what Fable is doing.
Like,
Overall, looks beautiful. The gameplay looks awesome, and I cannot wait.
so my favorite Fable is Fable 2 because of the
Yes.
freedom, right? Fable
Mhm,
3 I had issues with because you were much more dialed in to a character. I love Fable. I think it's best when it's free, when you are just making your character and you are role playing and you are living so I'm desperately hoping we can create our own character and customize and stuff. Otherwise, that will put a huge damper on me for this game. It looks great. It looks gorgeous. I want to make my character an Albion.
Yes. I will say this trailer is a lot better than the last one.
Oh yeah, 1,000 times better than the other one.
I like this character that was hosting the trailer a lot more than the last guy.
Yeah.
And again, like what was it? Playground Studios?
Yeah.
Amazing. And it's one thing that I knew I could be hyped for was this game's gonna be visually great.
Oh yeah.
Because,
There was no question this game was going to be gorgeous.
yeah.
It's just I'm like if we can create our character, I'll be fine, and I'll be like, all right, cool. If we can't, that kind of kills a little bit for me.
Fable's a hard formula, so I hope they can land it, because that's one thing I was talking about with my brother was Fable 3. I think the major issue is it was too serious to be funny, and it was too silly to be serious.
Yeah. So
it was a weird thing. So it's like it missed the mark on both fronts, which is like the two fronts that people love about Fable.
yeah. So like if I were to go back and play a Fable game, I'm gonna go 2. Not gonna do 3. And 1's got good parts, but I have other issues with 1 too. So 2 is like that gold standard though.
1's very simplistic.
Yeah.
2, it gets a little bit more. Well, it gets simpler in some parts, but it also is more complex in other parts.
Yeah.
So I like 2 as well. 2 is also my go-to go back to game.
Fragpunk.
I think it looked fun.
It looks interesting. I've heard people
wacky.
who played the previews and they're also high on it.
Yeah, very wacky. I don't think it's a game that I would get deep into. It's very much like I think I'll try it every so often.
Yeah.
I'll play it if my friends are playing it, but very much like it just looks fun.
Definitely does. The rule changing gimmick is interesting, so
Mm-hmm.
could be a lot of fun. It could also be very maddening. So
I'm sure the game will be plenty of fun if you're under the influence.
Oh, definitely. But they didn't show too much else for me to like comment on. Microsoft Flight Simulator, I kind of zoned out here. Not gonna lie, I don't care about Flight Simulator.
You know what? The Flight Simulator fans are very happy.
Yep.
I know that much. As for a majority of people who play video games, I'm sure there's also one of those like don't care.
Yep.
But people like I do know some people who are really into Flight Simulator, and I know they're very hyped for it. So I'm happy for them.
Yeah. Mixtape was a vibe.
Yes.
Like such a vibe. I'm here for that game.
Is this their way of like trying to defend themselves for Hi-Fi Rush though?
What, Mixtape?
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, clearly this game was in development for a long while, way before.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. But this game's a vibe. I'm here for it.
Yeah. It looks fun.
Looks really cool. Love the vibe. Freaking, it's Inferno, right? Too. I remember that right. Yeah, it's Inferno also. So, and Beethoven and Dinosaurs of the Dev, which was the Artful Escape. Yep.
Looks neat. Looks
super cool.
It also looks visually very pretty. Lots of colors. Nice colors.
Lots of colors. I'm definitely gonna play it. Game Pass easy day one. Gonna try that out. Here we go. My next glitch moment where I started freaking out. Life is Strange. Double exposure.
This caught me off guard.
Are you?
Not gonna lie.
Have you played Life is Strange? I
didn't finish it.
Go back to it. You should go back to it at some point.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Life is Strange fan. I love Life is Strange 1 is in my top. It like floats in and out of my top 10 games of all time.
Well, so I got pissed because spoilers for Life is Strange if you haven't played it yet. I had an outcome where the girl jumped off the building, and apparently that's hard to do. Like
It is.
apparently that's something that a lot of it's very easy to stop her.
Yes, it is.
And I'm very pissed that's what happened naturally for me. And so I'm just kind of embarrassed. So that's what stopped me from going
No.
back.
Oh no. Um. God damn. You know, it is pretty easy to stop that.
Fuck up. But this game, I was actually telling this to Luna. I was going like, this game looks like, first off, you love Life is Strange, and
Yeah.
it's also a murder mystery where you are exploring two alternate timelines.
Yep.
And she's like, yeah, this sounds right down my alley. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
looks like a lot of fun.
It looks like so much fun. And I mean, the big thing is the direct sequel to the first game.
Yeah.
Double Exposure. We are Max Caulfield again.
We're Max again. We're Max again. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, and we are expanding her powers, not just time travel, but also dimension hopping, or like not time travel, but like time rewind and fast forward.
Yeah.
And now expanding to dimension hopping, and I am so fucking here for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the original devs were Don't Nod, right, for the first game. They did the first and the second, and Deck 9 did the prequel Before the Storm and True Colors, the spinoff. And so them doing they're now the head devs for Life is Strange. Don't Nod's not doing it anymore. But I think Deck 9 has really carved out their place in this, like, for the franchise. They've done a lot of my favorite moments in Life is Strange, like the overall series. They're very much nerds at heart, and they kind of like they get the vibes.
Yeah.
And I'm super here for this. Like I am like I could not process. I'm like, wait, is that Max? Like she started talking, and I was like not processing what the. I was like, hold on, because I never thought we would go back to Max ever, because it has been a new protagonist pretty much every time. So going back to Max is awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'll definitely have to revisit Life is Strange. Maybe I'll restart. But...
Yeah. It's not too long of a game anyway. It's like what, 10, 15 hours, I think. It's really short.
I don't know. I'm still embarrassed.
You just gotta be nosy. You gotta snoop through and use that rewind power beforehand to find out all the right deets about her.
Yeah.
Say the right things.
I must have really insulted her or something. I don't know. Indiana Jones. Oh, Indiana Jones.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about it. To be honest, I was a little worried when I was hearing Indiana Jones. I'm like, this is a really good Harrison Ford voice. Did they get Harrison Ford?
It's a very good Harrison Ford impersonator.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, I can't tell if it was an impersonation, because I'm like, if they did, great, because look, I'm really worried for AI voice coming to games, so that's why I was like kind of on the fence with
actually, let me check that. That's actually is concerning right now.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Because it would really piss me off. I'm like, just get Nolan North like everyone else, please.
The game uses Troy Baker.
Okay, Troy Baker. Yeah, the other
other
voice actor that everyone gets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's good. Okay. But yeah, looks cool. I'm sure it's a fun time.
Yeah.
Don't think I'd ever buy it. Definitely like here's the thing. There's games on Game Pass that I know I can get for free, but if I want to show my support in whatever way I can, so I would buy Fable. Right?
Yeah.
I would buy Expedition 33.
Yeah.
This is a strictly like Indiana Jones, strictly like Game Pass kind of game.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I know my dad's super hyped for it because he's a huge indie fan.
Yeah.
I'm not as much. I'll definitely play it, but I'm not like super jazzed. You know, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls Online update.
Just give us Elder Scrolls 6, please.
Next. You're gonna take more Starfield and you're gonna like it.
I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm not even that big into Elder Scrolls, and I'm still just like, just give us Elder Scrolls 6, please.
Yep. Witcher Burrow.
This looked cool.
This looked cool.
This looked very cute, despite
also,
being
like,
hunted by an owl.
Yeah, no, like it looked really cute, but there's also like an air of like danger underneath.
Like, uh-oh.
I like it. I like the vibe. I love that art style. Not too much else to say about it.
It's weird for me to describe it as a cozy game when it is very much not cozy because you're being hunted, but it is a cozy game. Like, I don't know how else to describe it.
No, 100%. It's like, it is cozy. You are in fact in a little mouse burrow, It's kind of cozy.
You want to talk about Mecha Break again?
No.
Uh,
Hi,
uh,
Mecha
not
Breaks again. Go check
not
our Summer Game Fest
not ar-
episode.
quick little TLDR. Not Armored Core. Hope it becomes something that is called something other than not Armored Core.
Yeah.
Anyways, Wu Chang
Wu-Chang looks cool.
looked cool. It looked really cool.
Because I love when she got the red eyes. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
I love the vibe.
It-
Again, cool Asian themed action game. It's a good formula. Not too much else to say. It looks really cool.
Yeah. I'll definitely try it on Game Pass. If I really like it, I'll buy it. But
Yeah. Avowed.
I mean, we've been waiting for a while, right?
So
let's play
apparently, I didn't see it. There was apparently like an Xbox kind of like dev thingy podcast, whatever, a few months back where they actually showed more Avowed before.
Yeah.
I missed that entirely, and apparently the showing was very different. This
Oh.
didn't sell me on Avowed.
Oh.
For me, I don't know why. Something felt off. I've rewatched the trailer multiple times, and I can't pinpoint what it is, but something feels off, and I don't know what it is. So I feel like I gotta watch the other gameplay maybe,
Yeah.
because I want to be
Oh.
hyped for Avowed. It's Obsidian,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but
yeah.
something's like throwing me off,
Well,
and
so
I don't know what it is.
I'm a little skeptical with Obsidian properties, though, because like I think the common thing that everyone could say is Obsidian does a really good job with properties that don't belong to them.
That is true.
So it's like I am like a little like I mean the what was it, the Outer Wilds?
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds, yeah, that one was like it was okay,
Yeah.
you know. So I'm worried like Avowed might be another okay game, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. I will say that key art though is the sickest thing ever.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm hyped for Assassin's Creed Shadows. All the races can fuck off.
Yeah.
That's how I feel
people,
about this.
I think people just don't I think it's just people thinking that they're trying to be woke and not realizing it's an actual historical figure for once.
The I don't know if you probably didn't see. There was over, I think the day of or the day after that it was revealed, there was like over 200 Wikipedia edits from people trying to like erase Yasuke's Wikipedia page or like change to say he wasn't actually a samurai because people were
That's
trying to
wild.
like justify their bigotry.
No, that's wild. That's
Yeah.
really crazy.
Like
Uh,
I'm a huge fan of that era, the Sengoku period. Like that's my history nerd shit.
uh-huh.
And like I've known about Yasuke for years. He's dope. He's cool. He served under Oda Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga was the warlord who just did not give a shit about traditions. I mean, he promoted Hideyoshi Toyotomi to samurai, who was a sandal bearer. Like,
Well, like,
this man did not
wasn't
give
the
a
whole-
shit.
Well, wasn't the whole idea of them like recruiting him as a samurai was like this guy would be great on their team? Are you kidding me? He's bigger than everyone else.
Oh yeah, he was huge. Like,
Yeah.
he was Nobunaga's bodyguard because the man was like 6'5" and everyone else is like 5 something. He was a behemoth.
Yeah. Like
He also
it's like yes, it's clear like there's no way because the whole idea of him is a racist thing, but it's like it's in a way like it's weird to say like it's a positive racism thing.
yeah, he was a slave from the Portuguese. He was bought by Nobunaga and then elevated to his bodyguard and samurai and sword bearer. So he carried Nobunaga's swords, which is like a very highly honored position because you have to trust that person with your life because they could literally stab you in the back.
But that being said, I can't defend their prices. That's a
No, that if you want to be mad about something with Assassin's Creed Shadows, be mad about the prices
yeah,
and the BS, other BS.
Mhm.
The characters are not the thing to be mad about. There's many reasons to hate Ubisoft. This was not one of them.
Well, and this goes back to my other point that I said earlier, right? There, where the like, what was the game? I think it was back in the Summer Game Showcase where I was like, this just looks like another like hack and slash Souls like Asian
Yeah.
game, right? We have so many. Just play one of those. It's like if it really bothers you that much,
Yeah,
just go play one of those. Go play Ghost of Tsushima. Go play Sekiro. Go play Phantom Blade Zero. Like there's so many
There's
other
so
games.
many.
Just go play one of those.
Yep.
I'm sorry, this is tainting your Assassin's Creed game with your white cloak, which honestly makes no sense for some of the titles, might I add.
Yeah.
Because how can you be an assassin with a white cloak? Just saying. But
Like it made sense in the first game because you were blending in with monastery monks.
yes,
But after that, it stopped making sense.
doesn't make sense.
I love also Naoe, the female Kunoichi, very clearly the best assassin in the history because no one's fucking talking about her. She's actually this master of
There's
stealth.
actually, I do see some people like do. A lot of people are saying they were not a fan of her voice acting in her trailer.
Okay.
Now I will say, there was a huge thing with Asmongold at one point, talking
Oh
about
yeah.
yeah, with talking about her. So I will say there are people talking about her, but
Yeah.
like she's cool too.
Yeah. I love the one thing I was worried about when they announced Shadows. I'm like, yo, are they gonna give them a white or black outfit for the assassins? And they gave it blue, and that's perfect. Actual ninjas wore blue, and that's always one of my biggest pet peeves when they do ninjas.
Probably
That
probably the most historically accurate Assassin's Creed we've gotten in a while. So
honestly, yeah. I mean,
which is strange coming from a game like I will say on surface value to say like a Japan setting Assassin's Creed with a black main character
is the most
is
historically accurate.
it is a very weird thing to say, but you know what, it is true.
Yeah. I mean,
So
look at
get
Valhalla.
over it.
Yeah. And I do like the actual gameplay. I'm probably gonna play more now just in general because I like stealth in Assassin's Creed.
Mhm.
I'm not the even when in Odyssey when I was trying to play I tried to do more of a stealth build too.
Mhm.
I like playing stealth in Assassin's
Were
Creed.
you able to successfully do one in Valhalla or
I didn't play Valhalla yet.
okay?
I don't think that's possible. Maybe I don't know. I really do need to actually play Valhalla. I just didn't get to it.
Mhm.
But Shadows looks dope. I'm super hyped for it. I love this. I mean, you saw me. It's Sengoku era in Japan, so I'm here for the setting, which is really that's Assassin's Creed in general. I'm here for it's whatever the setting is. Am I here for that setting or not? Next is Stalkers 2, Heart of Chernobyl. This game has been a long time coming. It looks solid still.
Looks cool.
Yeah,
I don't know much about I don't know much about it, so
I think dev stopped a bit because of what happened in Ukraine. As a Ukraine
uh
team.
yeah.
So there was like a point
Hey,
where
you know what?
it's just
Fair.
yeah,
They have more important things to worry about.
100%. But the game looks great, so
Yeah.
I'm definitely interested. Adam Fall.
I
I don't know what to
didn't
make of
know
that game.
I didn't know what to think. I was like, "What is happening?"
I don't.
I saw the TARDIS. I thought it was I saw the phone booth or whatever, and I was like, "Is this a Doctor Who game?" Then they said Adam Fall, and I'm like, I just don't know anymore.
It's apparently set in Britain in a speculative fiction. It's based on apparently a real event that happened, but an alternate version of it. It's kind of like a speculative fiction, low key sci-fi thing going on. I don't know. It
I
didn't
don't.
sell me, but I was just kind of left confused.
Maybe I'll try it on Game Pass. That's the
Maybe
beauty of Game Pass, baby.
I don't like the logo though. I'll say that.
I think it's fine.
It's I don't like this,
Literally just an atom and a fall.
I don't like the way the text looks.
Well,
I don't know. It's bugging me. Anyway, and then lastly, Gears of War.
now
E-Day.
for the hype. Now for the hype. Let's go. Gears of War E-Day.
Are you a Gears fan? I assume.
I'm not.
Oh.
No, I played Gears of War with my brother when it was the first gory game I ever played.
Okay.
Because my brother convinced my mom by saying, "Look, you could turn off the gore in the game." But we found out that when you turn off the gore, you have no way of knowing if you've killed something, because if it's in pieces, you'll know it's dead. But things can get knocked down and get back up in this game.
Oh yeah.
So it's just so he's like, "I'm gonna turn back on the gore," and I was just like, "Okay." So we did, and I had a blast. It was fun. We played a lot of Gears of War 1 and 2. I don't think I played a lot of 3. Haven't played 4 or 5 either.
Yeah.
I hear, but overall, it's a cool game because goddamn, does it look like it just sucks to live in the world of Gears
Yeah.
of War. It just looks like a bad time, and to be honest, I'm like, humanity just should give up because it's not worth it's not worth
It
it
ain't
anymore.
worth.
But I'm glad we're doing a prequel. We're going back to E-Day. So we get to see young man Marcus Phoenix, and we get to see Dom back, baby.
Yo.
Dom is back, and the best part is he's gonna be okay.
It is a prequel. He will be okay.
Well, because it's a constant worry throughout the 3 main titles.
Oh
right?
yeah.
But we know, so we know because of the prequel, we know he's gonna be it was just, I was so happy to see his pretty little face, precious boy Dom. Oh my gosh. I hope this game has a Carmine too.
I know. I played the first Gears. That was it though. and I did enjoy it. I don't know why I didn't play the other ones later.
Probably because shooters don't capture your interest, but I gotta say, Gears of War, great story, and
Probably
also
it.
very much like it's a hell yeah brother kind of game, but it's a hell yeah brother with a tear coming down your face. It's
Yeah,
beautiful. It's beautiful manhood. I love it.
maybe I'll go back and play them now because this trailer got me. This trailer got me excited.
I'll play it with you. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh, do I love Gears of War?
yeah, I might do that because like this trailer, it got me. I was like, oh, this shit, this like the locust. I felt terrified like in that moment. Like that, this looks like it's gonna paint them.
I mean, I knew he was gonna be okay because we could clearly see that's a young man Marcus. So I
Yeah,
was like, oh, he'll be fine. He's still alive today. But yeah, he's oh gosh. But I was still just like that. Like that looked amazing. Also in engine, by the way.
yeah.
So amazing.
At the very least, the cutscenes will in fact look like that,
Yeah.
and that's all so good.
Well, and the gameplay will look very
Yeah.
similar.
Yep. Oh man, great showcase. Like really, just lots of standout games.
Mm-hmm.
What are your? I didn't actually ask this for the last one. What are your like top 3 picks from the showcase? Your standouts.
From this showcase?
Yeah, this one.
Fable, Gears of War, and then I'm picking a third. You know what? Expedition 33, because that one really stuck out to me the most.
Gotcha. I say
that was a game that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting to like be interested in, but here we are.
Yeah, I think mine is Doom, Life is Strange, and Expedition 33. I did that game definitely stuck out.
As for Summer Game Showcase, since we didn't really talk about it for
That
that one, I will say Wukong, Cuff Bust, and then oh gosh, I'm thinking back on all the trailers. Let's see, Wukong, Cuff Bust, and Sparking Zero. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
For me, first Game Fest, probably Sparking Zero, Power Rangers, Cuff Bust. Cuff Bust really stood out to me.
I'm surprised Cuff Bust has got you that enticed.
Cuff Bust was really cool. I was having a blast watching it.
At
the moment I saw it, I'm like, I need to stream that. That was the first thought that went through my head. Like, that's a fun time with friends.
It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that was the Xbox Showcase. Leave your thoughts down below. What did you think about it? What would you give it out of 10? What were your favorite games? Your standouts? Yeah, what were your top 3? What are your standouts? Makoto, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at MakotoDragon_, and you can find me on Twitch and YouTube at MakotoDragon.
And you can find me in the same places, but as Nero V. Belial. Until next time, bye-bye.
Goodbye.